takes you to the edge, doesn't it?
That's not what greed does. That's what greed is.
When the axe comes through the door, I'll already be gone, you know that.
That's fair enough.
The whole relationship with her is based on fear. His fear towards her. His fear of losing her and his fear of being with her. So there's no way out for this character. And she knows it and she controls him by that. And I think that was very clear on the page. And I think my character at the end, and at the end, no, at the very beginning, from the very beginning, he's a victim of that relationship. But he wants to tell the world the opposite. He wants to show the world that he is in control and he is exactly the opposite. He would like to be that guy that he says he is, but he's not. And that implies the way he looks. The look should be at that level of, what's the word, denial. In the sense of, I don't want to know. He says very often that line, I don't know, I don't want to know. Well, I want to see how this guy dresses. A guy that doesn't want to know is like, I don't know, those ideas which make sense or don't make sense are images that comes to you when you read good material. And in this case, when I read the script, those images were coming very fast to me because the dialogues were so good and so well put together that then inspires you as an actor.
You seem unsettled.
I'm all right.
If you're not in, you need to tell me.
Why?
Because you don't know someone till you know what they want. I can't advise for counseling.
But you are advising me. Getting that script was, I remember the night I read it was a real treat. And I was like, wow, this is like, this is exquisite. This is like, obviously, just an amazing writer trying his first screenplay. I mean, it's insane. And I was just like, when is this going to fall apart? And just the amount of information that he gives and the amount of information that he retains is just masterfully done. And so, I mean, then again, Ridley, just working with him, again, another master. So you're sort of in the hands of these two masters and just try and sort of not let him down, really. And so I just called him up immediately. I'm always going to read a script because I mightn't be able to give Ridley what he needs, and I have to feel like I'm not going to let the side down. So I read him, I called him up immediately after and I was like, this is amazing. When are we doing this? And he was like, let's have dinner. And we sat down, we discussed Cormac McCarthy, the script, all the other characters, And it was just a real, I'm very privileged.
What about confession? Yeah. Does the priest ever ask you about sex?
He doesn't ask, but you're supposed to tell him everything.
And suppose you've done something like really nasty. He doesn't press you for the details?
I don't think so. Like always, when you read something and you connect with it and you decide to do it and start preparing to really get to understand who that person is, if the material is well written, like in this case, through that process you find so many surprises, so many layers. I think Cormac McCarthy is an amazing writer. I've been very lucky that I've worked 2 times with his material. All the Pretty Horses, and then in this one, which is a great privilege because it's his first script ever. And I was blown away when I opened the first page and I saw those dialogues. And that continued that way, like every scene is 15, 20 pages long. Well, maybe not 20, but 10, 15 pages. And it gives so much space for us, for the actors, to really breathe in a scene, and start in a place and travel somewhere else. I love that it's really not a formula script. It's really free and really... There are not many like this. It's hard to find material like this.